Hello, and in my last video, I showed how you can use a System Sensor MDO to get truer speaker strobes to flash. I don't have them up anymore, but that was my last video. And a guy asked me how I got this MP3 player to get the speakers to work. And he wanted to show how to wire it up. So this is what I'm going to be showing today. So what you're going to want to do is you want to have it, of course. I'll have a link for it in the description if you want it, by the way. I'm not paid for it. I think it's just really useful if you like firearms and want the speakers to work. So what you're going to do is that this accepts 24 volts right here, as you can tell. And so what you're going to do is that you're going to hook it up like this is a notification appliance. You're just going to power it like this, and it's going to get powered. And then this over here is the output. This is what goes to the speaker. So this wire goes all the way up to the speaker up there. That's the output. And then what I did, and this is technically an MP3 player, so it will not work until it gets triggered. So what I did is I have this jumper cable here, and I have it hooked up to ground, and it's hooked up to position 1. And since they're jumped together, it will instantly cause it to start playing it, and it will always loop. Yeah. And this will work for any speaker, so don't worry, this will work for EST, Simplex, 4903s. These will all work, so don't worry about that. So now let me do a really quick demonstration.
Attention.
It's very loud in my family's home, and they don't like hearing that. But, yeah, that's just how it works. So when it's working, it has that blue light, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, you have to do the SD card. Now you're gonna need an SD card so you can actually play stuff on this thing. So you're going to need a micro SD card. Size doesn't really matter. I have a 64 gigabyte one because it's just what I had. And this computer does not support that, so I have it in this adapter. So you're just going to take your SD card or adapter, because it has to be micro. You're going to put it into your computer, open up File Explorer, and then you will have to have 2 files on this. All right, my laptop just died right there, but anyway. So you're going to have 2 files onto the SD card. You're going to need one on text documents that is read.cfg. And what you're going to put into this is it's just going to be 1. That is it. That's all you're going to do. You can see you select it. That's all that's going to be in there. Just going to close that out. And then the other file is your sound file. It does not matter what it's named, although I'm pretty sure it has to be named 1, but I'm not really sure. And, yeah, that's all you're going to do. It has to be an MP3 file, I'm pretty sure. And also, your SD card has to be formatted in FAT32, otherwise this will not read it. I did way too much troubleshooting to find out why my SD card wasn't working, just to find out that this thing does not support any other format besides FAT32, so it has to be that. And that's all you're going to do. So you're just going to take this out of your computer. Can get rid of this. Gonna take this out of the adapter, so it's just the SD card, and you're gonna flip this around, and it's gonna be put into this little SD card slot. So it has to be like this, with the little notch right here on the side to the right. You're gonna put it in here, and it's just gonna go right in there. And that's it. That's all you're gonna do. Also, I did a really bad job explaining exactly what to do here. So if you have any more questions, just ask me. I'll be happy to answer for you. All right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.